We should live stream this.
Wash it down.
Yeah.
Wash the pain of the money down the drain. Welcome back to our
Oh, I
channel.
thought we weren't saying welcome back.
We're saying welcome back.
All right.
You never come to my channel anymore.
I don't.
Never.
I'm a bad channel person.
So we did a thing yesterday.
We're joining the Tesla family.
Went to what did we do yesterday?
Went to Tampa, the Tesla store. Compared to Model 3 and the Model Y.
We sat in the only Model Y in the state of Florida right
So
now.
said the salesperson.
Anna. She would not lie to us.
I don't think she would lie to us.
I don't think she would lie to us.
She seemed very trustworthy. I would highly recommend going there.
And she travels like an hour and 45 minutes to work every day, which I think is
Crazy.
a lot to say for the company she works for, that she would travel, because she actually lives in the town we live in.
But
And
that's a long way to go.
we had
I
to
didn't
get,
even want to drive all the way up there to look at the car.
we had to get out of the house yesterday because of Corona and being
Corona, lockdown,
stuck
got
in
us
this
buying
house.
cars.
Oh,
They had the Model 3 and they had the Model Y. And we looked at everything and then decided that the Model 3 was going to be the one for us. We wanted to see them both side by side before we made a choice.
I really did like the Model Y. It was a good size, but it was an extra $6,000, $7,000-ish.
So, wasn't worth it because for the amount of times that we're going to need that space, just couldn't justify it. We really don't need to have, we only have 2 kids and
We have a paid-off SUV
yeah,
that we've had for years.
not going to use it to tow anything, which I found out that it tows 3,500 pounds. So if you had a jet ski, you could tow a jet ski with it or something, but it's not going to do the boat. So
No.
it's going to need, just wasn't worth it for us. So we went with Model 3.
And right now, the delivery is 5 to 8 weeks. 5 to 8 weeks. So we have to wait 5 to 8 weeks, which is fine, which is great. We're gonna save up some money for
Gives us
extra
some time to get
down
some
payment.
things in order.
Yep. So what brought us to the point of online purchase? And I hate to tell you, like, the step-by-step online purchase issue, like the whole process. I mean,
It's pretty easy.
we laid in bed last night like 9:30 and did it in like 2 minutes. And I think the reason why it took 2 minutes was because our internet sucks here. I think that's why it took so long.
Yeah.
We luckily had a friend's referral code that they bought a used Model 3 this year, and they're actually one of the few people that solidified this purchase for us. So we used their referral code because supposedly we get 1,000 free supercharging miles, and they do too. So, which
We'll
will
see
come
how
in
that works
handy
out.
because we have a road trip coming up in October to Tennessee and North Carolina. So we will definitely have the car by then. At that
Should be the
point.
first big trip for us.
It will be. Well, maybe Miami if we get it in for Miami.
That's not a big trip though.
Yeah, but that's a 3-hour road trip. It's a 3-hour road trip.
Yeah, ish.
Typically, most of our miles are around the town. You know, I'm doing 50, 60 miles a day.
Yeah.
Maybe a
So
little bit more.
our plan is to do the dryer outlet installation in the garage and use the Tesla cord, because really, most of our driving is just going to be local.
And we don't have any superchargers local.
No superchargers local, but we really shouldn't need them.
Yeah.
So
We're like in a dry spell of like, you see superchargers and superchargers, and we like live between
superchargers.
superchargers.
We could build a supercharger.
Well, that's what our friend did.
No. Like actually, like a supercharging station.
Yeah,
I don't know how that
too
works.
bad.
Probably not.
So, online purchase process.
Yeah.
So, step number 1, if you have a referral code, which maybe you'll watch this after we have our own referral code, and it will be in the description below.
Where?
Huh?
Where's it at?
We'll get it.
No. Where's it gonna be? You gotta point
Below.
down again.
Stop it! Oh my goodness, husbands.
Down below.
So, God. Referral code. So I didn't know this until after I went through the process, before I put payment in, and then I was like, oh crap, there's no place for referral code. So if you have somebody's referral code, you click on their referral code that they send you, and it takes you to Tesla, but it takes you through their referral code. So it should say their name. For our friends, it's a business they own, very, very large business, social media business. So it said their business name. And so we clicked on that, and then it took us through the process. And it was literally like page number 1, you pick your battery life. So we chose the long range battery.
Probably not really gonna need the long range, but I wanted more power.
Well, and that's the thing. So we've been going back and forth. We were just gonna do the standard range plus because it's like $6,000 cheaper, and we're not rich. So we were looking at it, and one thing our friends said that have the Model 3 standard range plus is that you should go with the bigger battery. That's what they said. Go with the bigger battery. Go with the bigger battery. And we didn't really even make that decision up until yesterday to go with the bigger battery.
Yeah. No one's ever said, man, I wish this battery was smaller.
Oh
Nobody's
my
ever said
gosh.
it. I've never heard anybody say it.
So,
I'm not
You
trying
got
to
me off
compensate
track.
for anything at all.
stop. So the reason why that purchase price difference made sense was not just because the battery gets you an extra 72 miles. It is now an all-wheel drive car, not a rear-wheel drive car, which we're in Florida, so we don't deal with snow, but we do deal with the rainy season. And I have definitely spun a car a few times during rainy season down
It's rained here today.
Yeah, hydroplaning. It's a very serious thing
Mother's
down
Day
here in Florida.
2020, by the way. In case anybody's wondering.
Yeah. So you get, thank you, the all-wheel drive, and you get some upgrades in the car. Like what kind of upgrades do you get?
Something about a better stereo system?
Better stereo.
I don't actually know.
Better like upholstery, I think. I have to
No,
look.
same upholstery, I think. I don't know. We'll figure it out, and we'll make a video or something. Or we'll watch other people's videos, because that's what we've been doing for the last, like, 6 months.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody that does videos.
If you have a YouTube video about a Tesla that you own, we've watched it.
And friend us, and like let's
Give us
connect.
some tips or something.
There's actually a guy that has a Tesla video like channel that lives down the road from us, and I see his videos. I see his actually Tesla out all the time, and a lot of his videos actually inspired us to keep looking
Yeah.
at the Teslas.
Well, it's kind of funny, too, when you watch his videos, and then, like, you see, like, he's filmed something, and you're like, I've been there!
Yeah, so
I
we
know where that is!
So we know
This guy's real!
So we know how the car works, which gets us to the second choice is self-driving, enhanced autopilot.
This is what I wanted. The only reason why I really
That was his
sold
thing.
on the car. That and the like 0 to 60 time.
And-
Otherwise, whatever.
Yeah. So enhanced autopilot. What
Love
does it
the
give you?
environment.
What does enhanced autopilot get you?
Eventually, it should do full self-driving.
Full self-driving.
We'll see when it happens. But
Yeah.
right now, from what I've seen from YouTube videos of other people who already have the car, is that it'll stop at stoplights and stuff. So
And then it will drive you down the road.
yeah, change
Down
lanes.
interstates, any really good, clearly marked lanes, which we're in Florida, so we don't have like the northern road situation.
No, pretty much everything's straight line and mostly flat. So it should work pretty well.
It should work here well. That's why it works in California so well
Yeah.
too.
The only thing, like the one time we test drove one, we had it in full self-driving, and there was a shovel on the road, and
I didn't see it.
it didn't pick the shovel up. I had to swerve at the last minute.
That was like 8 months ago though.
It
I
was.
know the
Maybe it's gotten
technology's
better by
changed so
now. I don't know.
much.
It was interstate driving, interstate speeds, shovel on the roadway. If you got one, let us know if it works, because right now, like last time I drove it, it would have run the shovel over.
Which would have been
Scared the
detrimental.
shit out of the salesman too.
Yeah.
By the way,
Because
Like,
we
he
didn't
was
own the car.
not
It was-
expecting.
It was a test drive.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was.
also, yeah, it was fun.
Oh God.
Good time.
So
So
that
we're
was a big
super excited
thing.
about the Summon. Also, I guess you
Yeah.
get that with the upgraded self-driving. I'm going to try that one in the Publix parking lot and see if anybody runs into my car.
Oh God, hopefully not. Oh my, hopefully not.
It's going to be a great time.
Oh,
Great time.
drinking. So, online process. You pick your battery. Wheels. So we're going to go with standard wheels. We're not paying anything more for wheels. The upgraded wheels, actually, I knew it had affected the range, which means your battery life. but the salesman yesterday said 20% it affects it. So we're like, yep, nope, standard wheels. Standard color is white.
Which we wanted anyways.
Which we wanted. We know people that do wraps on vehicles.
So they had a black Model 3 in the sales room.
Really nice.
It looked amazing.
Yeah, it looked really
So-
nice. The black is super hot.
Yeah, and
But-
it had the white interior. It just looked like a tuxedo.
It did. It looked
Yeah.
a very nice car. But we're doing the standard white, and then we're going to have it wrapped, probably.
Yeah.
Because I plan on keeping this car for a really long time.
Wrapped in like pearl or something.
Maybe something,
Yeah.
pearlize it.
Down here, the love bugs just destroy paint. So we're gonna have to do something to keep protected no matter what color it was. So
Yeah, because after a year, if you don't wash your car like every single day
They'll
in the
never come
summer, the love bugs literally are melted to your car. I don't know what other animals are up north or insects that do that, but it's disgusting. So we're gonna wrap it.
Disgusting.
We're gonna wrap it. So we standard wheels.
wrap your paint, protect yourself.
Standard paint. Autopilot.
You don't want any accidents. You gotta wrap it up.
Oh my gosh, autopilot. I cannot even with you right now. Stop. I'm gonna have to edit this video like crazy.
Nah.
Then the next part is where you put a $100 deposit down on it. So we did that, put the $100 deposit down, and then we got a confirmation code. So we got the confirmation code, took a picture of it, and then it will basically gives you a portal to Tesla, and put my email in, put a password, and then it gave me my confirmation and it like estimated delivery dates, and then it has you start your entire process. So the first process is registration. So we did that last night. We basically had just had to name
Driver's license.
driver's license. Well, the driver's names of whoever is going to be on the registration. So both of us, address, phone number, email, and then a copy of the driver's license. And then the next step would be to talk about the trade-in. So I haven't filled that out yet
That's where we're at.
because we do have a trade-in, and obviously it's going to be a month and a half, maybe 2 months, and we're not really sure.
Maybe you'll crash it between now and then.
Oh, stop. No, we don't want to crash it. Our car is, no. So,
Got problems.
yeah.
Actually, unless you're watching from Tesla and you plan on taking it on trade-in, it's an amazing car. You'll never do it. It's the best car in the history of cars, maybe ever.
Yeah, it's like almost, it's only a year and a half, 2 years old.
Best
so.
car ever.
Yeah.
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 So that's where we're at with it.
So we'll have to fill that out, and then we'll have to put our auto loan information, but we're not pulling an auto loan until the last minute because right now
Corona rates.
we're in this pandemic that's going on. Florida is slowly starting to open back up. We're at phase 1. Basically means like restaurants 25%. Barbershops are opening tomorrow. But you know, who knows like how much longer this is going to be going on. So interest rates just keep going down and down and down. So we see interest rates like as low as like 2.5 right now. Hoping maybe it will go down a little bit more. From what I can tell with other people's videos, basically is that, you know, all you have to do is furnish everything by the time they deliver to you or you pick up. That was another thing too. You put your address in, and I guess in some markets they will deliver it to
Not
you.
to us, though.
Not to us. We have to drive.
Which
to
is weird
Tampa.
because there is a Tesla store like within, what, 30 miles from our house?
Yeah, it's like a 30 to 40 minute drive
Yeah.
in Sarasota.
But we're going to have to go to Tampa to pick it up. It's even farther away than the place in
Well,
Sarasota.
But I do have to say this Tampa store, they were very nice.
It was nice.
Way, like, super helpful, and they had all the doors open. We were able to actually touch the vehicles, look at the vehicles. They weren't uptight about anything. The girl, like, answered all my questions. I really didn't have a lot of questions because thanks to YouTube, I've learned pretty much everything about this car. But she was able to answer the questions I did have. So I definitely would recommend that location, Tampa. I guess supposedly they're housing all of the Teslas that have been made that don't have buyers yet. Or maybe the sales fell through because of the virus. So they have like actually a parking garage.
You can go there and walk off the lot with a Tesla right now.
Yeah,
if
if
you wanted
you
to.
have one that matches your specs. For us, they just didn't. And
No.
they had like maybe the one that matched our specs, but it had upgraded wheels and new paint. And honestly, for us, it's only a $2,000 difference. But $2,000 at the end of the day, it's not worth it for us. We'd rather just keep our $2,000
Well, and I don't, especially at the wheels. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I like the wheels that it comes with, and I also like that they're more efficient. So I'm not gonna pay another $1,000 for wheels I don't really like, and lose efficiency. It's just not worth it.
Exactly. And the idea, main idea for me for the Tesla is the longevity of the vehicle and the electronic functions of it. The fact that I don't want to be reliant on oil. I don't want to be reliant on what's going on in the Middle East to get my oil. I don't want my
Not
gas
your oil?
prices. Oil.
Oh,
Yeah, a little redneck here and there sometimes. But I don't want to be reliant on all that. I mean, at
No.
one point we were at gas was like
coal-fired electric is good enough for us.
three
Hashtag America.
$3.25
Yeah.
gallon is what we were at one time.
I mean, it's down to like $1.50 right now, but
Yeah, right now it's super cheap, but I'm putting $120 a month in gas in my car when job is normal and life is normal. Right now I'm working from home, so it's not really an issue. But I don't want to be dependent. I'm excited that I can leave the state if we have a major hurricane coming here. People that don't live here don't really realize when you have to evacuate an area, especially like in Florida, hurricanes, the prices of gas just go through the roof. But the biggest problem with that is not the prices, but the fact of availability.
yeah, can
Like
you get it?
the gas stations just run out of gas in a matter of a day, and obviously they're shutting down the state. Racetrack, Chevron, Citgo, they're not coming here to deliver us gas, so we go without gas for quite a while down here anytime there's a big storm coming. So I like the idea that I can charge my car up here at home and I can get on the road and I can get out of here.
What am I gonna miss though? Racetrack rewards points.
The gas
I mean,
station rewards
you go to the
points.
gas station, you get gas,
Well,
and then you get things like free
We
sodas
still
and
do
ice.
have an electric SUV that's
and,
paid
no, I don't
off.
have an electric SUV.
Gas,
Yeah.
gas SUV that's completely paid off, and you have a work vehicle. So he'll still have to go see the gas
But-
stations. But I do think that eventually the gas stations will have to adapt to electric vehicles. I saw in somebody's video they were out west somewhere, and it was a Wawa or a Circle K or something like that, and they had superchargers.
I mean, that'd be good.
So-
Maybe.
I think they're
Yeah.
eventually, most of them
Do
probably
I
will
get
have to
racetrack
conform.
points for every watt though, or how's that work? Like right now, it's a point a gallon. So like after 50 gallons, I get a free bottle of water. How many watts or how many gigawatts? 50,000 gigawatts.
So I don't know who else really cares about the gas station points, but I'm sure there's other dads out there that
Hey,
live for their gas station points.
I will
for their
drive an
free
extra
soda.
2 minutes. Not much farther than that, but 2 minutes farther to go to racetrack for the points.
Yeah,
They're always cheaper on gas anyways. It's
they
worth it.
are. But anyways, so that was our Tesla process.
So what happens next for us?
We have to wait.
And we watch more YouTube videos.
We wait, and I got a text message this morning at like 11 o'clock reminding us to go online and start the process of getting your paperwork
And they would
together.
also like it if we could just write them a check, but it's like $60,000, so that's not gonna happen. Not until we're ready to get the car.
Not going to happen. Yeah, we want to make sure the car is good. I'm hoping that the first car that gets delivered is going to be the one that we're going to keep. I do know videos where, people get their cars and they're inspecting them, and then there's problems with the paint, there's problems with the doors. I guess it's because, at an actual dealership that keeps vehicles, they really look over these cars, fine tooth and comb, and I think that Tesla
Yeah,
just gets
and
these things dropped off and they call the people. And
most companies like Ford, they've had 100 years of building cars,
that's true.
where
Teslas
Tesla
are up
doesn't.
like 7-10 years the most, so
Yeah.
it'll be exciting. And I'm excited where it's going. Like Ford's coming out with this. Should not be called a Mustang because it's nothing like a Mustang because we're Mustang people.
Blasphemy.
But they're coming out with an EV vehicle. It looks pretty cool. I will definitely go look at it. Like we're not going to buy it, but I would like to go look at it. Maybe down the road.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see. But
My question is that's one of the problems EV's gonna have to come up with for an answer, because right now every gas station pump is exactly the same. So if I go to the racetrack, it doesn't matter what type of car I'm putting gas in, I can put gas in it. And it doesn't seem like we're there with electric vehicles right now. Like Tesla has their, proprietary port and I don't know. There's gonna have to be a way where that all just flows together.
Well, and
I
we'll
can
be able to go to the other ports, but it will be a lot slower charge.
slower, not as good.
Lot slower charge.
Yeah,
So.
that's gonna be a hold up, I think.
But I think we're moving in the right direction.
It is a move in the right direction. Tesla's power pack.
Mhm.
Thinking about
House.
something like that. Maybe some solar panels because we do live with a lot of sunshine. But
Yeah, our friends have it. They built a brand new house. In
sent me a
North
Snapchat
Carolina.
of his power pack thing and 0 electricity used from the grid, which I like because I don't like paying people money.
No, and you're not dependent on other people.
Well,
Like being
yeah.
more self-dependent.
Until
on
a hurricane
yourself.
comes and rips all of our solar panels off the roof, and then
That's why you have insurance.
that's true. That is
So
true.
that's why you have insurance. Hey, or it doesn't, and we'll have power when nobody else has power because we've gone weeks here without power.
just
So-
spitballing ideas right now.
Yeah.
Just spitballing. I don't know.
Future. The future really is going to be interesting. I think in 20 years, all of this is going to be way farther ahead of where we're at today.
So watch YouTube videos, install the outlet in the garage, and
Wait for
come
our
up with a way to pay
email.
for this car.
wait for our email.
By the way, never mind.
Subscribe. I have one other Tesla video. Look into the videos. I'll put a link below. We'll be doing
Down
we'll
there.
be doing more Tesla videos once we get our Tesla. So for now, bye.
TTYL.